Running Point is one of the best shows to have released in 2026, and season 2, in my opinion, is an upgrade on season 1 when it comes to how funny this series is. But the sad thing is, no one seems to be talking about Running Point, so here are my non spoiler thoughts on the series and why it comes highly recommended from me. The series stars Kate Hudson as Isla Gordon, and she's a Los Angeles executive who unexpectedly finds herself in charge of her family's business, the Los Angeles Waves, the biggest basketball franchise in the world, after her older brother Cameron publicly implodes and appoints her the president of the basketball franchise. And the series is loosely based on the Los Angeles Lakers, but more importantly and interestingly, it's also loosely based on their former owner, Jeannie Buss. I love the way that season 2 really takes on and expands upon what worked in season 1 in terms of the family politics and the family drama, the workplace comedy, and the sports business satire. And based upon the way that season 2 ends, season 3 might be the best of the three so far when it comes to humor, stakes, as well as tension. Where season 1 saw Isla step into the role of president of the franchise and do a good job at that, and be impressive in the role for the most part, season 2 sees her brother Cameron come back for his throne. And in doing so, this adds a strenuous nature to her professional and personal relationship with Cam, as well as her other siblings, without overloading the story with an unnecessary amount of tension. And through that conflict, the series explores themes around sexism, misogyny, and manipulation, with Isla having to continuously fight to prove her worth in the world of basketball and change the way that she's perceived, with Kate Hudson doing a really good job of bringing this to life, while also balancing the tone of the show, which is light, it's funny, and it's so easy to watch. A major strength of this series for me is that it understands the world of basketball and the world of the NBA without making the series inaccessible to people. You can still enjoy this series and not have a clue about basketball because of the character dynamics and the humor, as well as the relatable themes. Now, the comedic MVPs of season 2 can only go to two people and two people only. Scott MacArthur as Ness, who is hilarious, and Ness is a fantastic character, and Fabrizio Guido as Jackie, who's brilliant. And for me, they are the heart and soul of Running Point. They bring so much light and so much humor and a heartwarming nature to this series, and their comedic timing and delivery is spot on almost every single time. Without their characters, from a humor standpoint, this series would definitely fall apart. However, I do have one issue with Running Point season 2, and it's the way that it tackled and explored the theme of addiction. I think it does so in a light-hearted tone, which is okay for the most part, but I would have loved to have seen its impact on Cam and the people that he loves the most, and I would have loved to have seen it tackled with more of a poignancy and more potency. I say all of that to say, I thoroughly enjoyed season 2 of Running Points and I can't wait for season 3. But more importantly, I want to know your thoughts. What did you think of Running Point season 2? Have you even seen the series? Let me know your thoughts in the comments.